4. Stock posting. Stock posting is the starting point of physical reality in SAP SD. Without stock, SD is only paperwork, orders. With stock, SD becomes executable. Deliveries. Many SD consultants treat stock posting as an problem. This is a career-limiting mistake. In real projects, sales orders fail because the ATP check sees zero quantity. Deliveries block because the stock is in quality inspection rather than unrestricted. Billing mismatches occur because the valuation price changed during a stock transfer. Intercompany flows break because the goods issue from Plant A didn't trigger the goods receipt in Plant B. SD consultants must master stock concepts, even if executes the transactions. You cannot sell what the system does not see. Why stock posting matters in SAP SD. SAP SD does not create stock. It only 1. Checks availability, can we sell it? 2. Reserves quantities, don't sell it to anyone else. 3. Consumes stock, it's gone from the warehouse. If stock posting is wrong, ATP, available to promise, returns a confirmed quantity of 0. Result, lost sale. Delivery creation, fails with error, only 0 EA of material X available. Post goods issue, PGI, fails. Revenue recognition is blocked. Period end closing. Inventory values are overstated because sold goods are still on the books. Stock posting is the first physical anchor in the order-to-cash cycle. Types of stock relevant to SD. Before understanding how to move stock, you must understand what state the stock is in. Unrestricted use stock, the only stock you can normally sell. It is available, inspected, and ready. Quality inspection stock, goods received but not yet approved by QM. ATP usually ignores this unless configured otherwise. Blocked stock, damaged, expired, or reserved for specific reasons. Strictly not sellable. Sales order stock, stock, tied specifically to one customer order. Make to order. Customer consignment stock, stock, sitting at the customer's site but owned by us. Stock in transit, stock currently on a truck between two plants. SD primary focus, greater than unrestricted use stock, greater than. Greater than if your stock is anywhere else, your standard sales order will likely fail. With movement type 561 and 501. These are the Genesis movement types. They bring stock into the system from nowhere. Movement type 561 initial stock posting. Purpose: to upload opening stock into SAP during a new implementation cutover. Characteristics: no purchase order. We aren't buying it. We already own it. No vendor. It's our own inventory. Transaction: MIGO, goods receipt, other. Accounting impact: debit. Inventory account: BS. Credit: stock data migration account. Initial upload clearing. Real project usage, greater than the blackout period. Greater than. Greater than. When a company switches from legacy, Oracle, or Excel to SAP, they stop operations for a few days. They count every item in the warehouse. Then, they use Movement 561 to load these counts into SAP so that on Go Live Monday, there is stock to sell. SD impact. This is the prerequisite for the very first delivery in a new system. If the 561 load fails, the trucks don't move on day 1. Movement type 501 goods receipt without PO. Purpose: to receive stock without a purchasing document in an already live system. Examples: free of charge receipts. A vendor sends extra screws for free. Found stock. Warehouse finds a box that wasn't on the books, rare, usually requires 701. Physical inventory adjustment. Accounting impact: debit, inventory account. Credit, gain from inventory differences or other income. SD relevance, allows selling of stock received outside the standard procure-to-pay cycle. Risk, if not controlled, users use 501 to fix inventory shortages to force a delivery out, causing massive accounting variances. Key difference: 561 vs 501. Aspect 561, initial entry, 501, receipt W or OPO. Timing go live or cutover only ongoing operations. Frequency once per plant, rare or exceptional. Audit risk extreme, must match legacy, high, potential fraud. Valuation based on legacy book value based on material master price. SD impact enables the entire business enables ad hoc sales. Through Stock Transport Order, SANTO. Stock Transport Order is the most important stock movement for SD consultants because it uses SD architecture deliveries to move stock. It represents internal stock movement between plants. Types of SANTO. 1. Intracompany, plant to plant. Moving goods from factory, plant A, to depot, plant B, within the same company code. 2. Intercompany, cross-company. Moving goods from U.S. manufacturing, Co-Code 1000, to Canada sales, Co-Code 2000. Stock posting flow in SANTO. The stock posting here is not a single click. It is a process chain. Step 1, STO created, ME21N. Action, purchasing creates the order. Stock impact, none. ATP impact, on order stock increases, at receiving plant. Step 2, delivery created, VL10B. Action, SD, creates a replenishment delivery, NL or NLCC. Stock impact, none, yet. Status, stock is soft reserved. Step 3, post goods issue, VL02N. Action, warehouse picks and ships. Movement type, 641. Intracompany, moves stock to stock in transit, 643. Intercompany, moves stock out completely. Stock impact, inventory at supplying plant decreases. Step 4, goods receipt, MIGO. Action, receiving plant accepts the goods. Movement type, 101. Stock impact, inventory at receiving plant increases. Why SANTO is critical for SD. Even though it starts as a PO, it executes as a delivery, SD consultants own. The delivery type, NL versus NLCC. The route determination, how long does it take to get there? The billing. For intercompany, Plant A must bill Plant B for the goods. Stock in Transit A hidden SD dependency. The limbo state. When goods are issued. Step 3, but not yet received. Step 4. They exist as stock in transit. Logic. It has left the source, but hasn't arrived at the destination. ETP behavior. Usually not available for sale. You cannot sell goods that are on a truck in the middle of the highway. The problem, business users often see total stock in reports and think they can sell it. They fail to filter out in transit. SD consultant role. Ensure reports and ATP checks exclude in-transit stock to prevent false promises to customers. Stock posting and availability check, ATP. The scope of check, config code OVZ9, determines which stock types SD considers sellable. Standard logic, unrestricted, yes. Quality inspection, number blocked, number in transit, number senior trick, sometimes. Business wants to sell stock that is in quality, example. They know it will pass. You can configure the availability check to include quality stock. Warning, if it fails QC, you have a sold order you cannot ship. Common real project problems. 1. Stock exists but I can't deliver. Symptom, MMBE shows 100 units. VL01N says 0 available. Root cause, the 100 units are in storage location A, returns. But the order is looking at storage location B, saleable, or stock is blocked. 2. ATP shows 0 despite stock. Symptom, unrestricted stock is 50. Order for 10 fails. Root cause. The 50 units are already reserved by other open sales orders. SD reserves stock dynamically. 3. Intercompany billing isn't working. Symptom, Plant A shipped Plant B. No invoice generated. Root cause, the stock movement used was a raw transfer, 301, instead of an SD delivery-based issue, 643. Without the delivery, there is no billing. Controls and best practices. 1. Restrict 561 and 501. These are God mode transactions. Only IT or warehouse managers should have authorization. 2. Reconcile stock before SD testing. Before you test order to cash, verify stock levels. If stock is wrong, your test results are invalid. 3. STO discipline. Ensure the goods receipt. Step 4 happens. Often, branches forget to do GR, leaving stock in transit forever, messing up inventory planning. 4. Batch management. If stock is batch managed, SD must determine the batch in the delivery. You cannot ship material X, you must ship material X. Batch 123. Mental model you must keep. Think in this sequence. 1. Stock must exist. Is it in the system? 2. Stock must be valid. Is it unrestricted? 3. Stock must be here. Is it in the correct plant or storage location? 4. Stock must be free. Is it not reserved by another order? Only then can SD act. SD never creates reality, it consumes reality.